South so many hundreds of years ago. And we already saw the temple or the place where the deity of Gopal was found. And the Bhajan Kutir, where Madhavendra Puri resided for some time while worshipping Gopal, is right here by the side of the Kund.
So we see in this Govardhan Leela, as Maharaj mentioned, that Krishna was able to have exchanges with all the devotees in all the different relationships simultaneously. Sanatana Goswami, in his commentary on the Bhagavatam, he says that therefore, this Govardhan Leela is one of Krishna's favorite Leelas. Indra sent such a tremendous storm. The rain was falling like pillars. And the hailstones were as big as elephants. Like very big. Yes, and the winds were howling and screaming. And Krishna lifted the hill, everyone came under, and everyone was so ecstatic to be with Krishna. They all had different exchanges with Krishna under the hill. The cowherd men, they were looking at Krishna holding the hill. And they said to each other, don't you think it must be difficult for such a small boy to hold such a big hill? And the others said, yes, you're right. We should help him. So they took the sticks they have for herding cows. We use these sticks for herding devotees. So they put the sticks up against the bottom of the hill. And they said to Krishna, it's okay now. You can relax now. We men are holding the hill now. And Krishna, he saw they were becoming a little transcendentally proud. So he let some of the weight come over their side. So then the hill was coming down onto their heads. And when they were just about squashed, then they called out, Krishna, help! And Krishna lifted the hill back up. Then Madhu Mangal, he was also looking at Krishna and thinking in the same way. He must be feeling tired holding such a big hill. Madhu Mangal, he has two businesses. One is chanting mantras and the other is giving blessings. He chanted some special Shakti giving mantras, powerful mantras, just like a machine gun he was chanting. And then the older ladies, they were also looking at Krishna and thinking, his arm, he's using his left arm, and he's right-armed, and his little finger must be getting a little tired. So they massaged his finger and his wrist and his arm. So later, when Krishna put the hill back down, there's a whole chapter in the Bhagavatam called Wonderful Krishna. And this is now, Krishna's just put the hill down and everyone is discussing how wonderful Krishna is because he lifted the hill. And the older men, they said, yes, you're right. He did very well. It was mainly us holding it with our sticks, but he did very well. He did very nice. And Madhu Mangal, he also said, yes, you're right. Krishna did a wonderful job. It was mainly my mantras, but he did very nicely. And then the older ladies, they said, yes, Krishna, he did so nicely holding that hill. It was mainly our scientific massage. He did very nice. He's a good boy. And one time it's described, Prabhupada describes in Nectar of Devotion, that Krishna was looking around and with his eyes having exchanges with the different groups of devotees. And then his eyes fell on the beautiful young gopis. And Krishna became affected by one of the Ashtasattvika bhavas. Body started shaking in transcendental ecstasy. And the hill therefore started shaking also. And everyone, practically everyone, panicked. But Balaram, he was watching Krishna and he knew what was going on. So Balaram gave Krishna was looking around, feeling embarrassed. He wanted to see if anyone had understood what happened. And he saw that Balaram was looking at him. Like, come on, Krishna, just get it together there, will you? So anyway, then after that week, Krishna put the hill down and Indra came and the Abhishek happened here. And afterward, well, there were different demigods offering different things. Agni was offering big incense sticks. You know, he has a body of fire. And his agabatis, they were bigger than this danda. And then Lord Brahma offered a chamara. But this was a big, solid gold chamara, encrusted with gems. And Lord Shiva was there in a 5-headed form, and he was offering a big golden peacock fan. Many things happened, and then they finished that ceremony. The demigods left, and they left all the paraphernalia. And then the cowherd boys came. There's Krishna sitting on a throne. This all happened on that southern side, just behind us over here. So the cowherd boys came. There's Krishna still sitting on the throne. And one boy, he picked up these big agabatis. And he tried to offer them to Krishna like... And one boy picked up the big chamara. And with 2 hands, he was holding it and trying to wave it. And also one boy with a peacock fan, the same. Then Nanda Maharaj came. And he saw the boys with all this incredible paraphernalia. And he asked the boy with the agabati, where did you get that? So that was from Agni, and he has a body of fire. The boy said, oh, this. It was that man with the flames coming out of his head. And Nanda Maharaj said, oh, I see. Where did you get that chamara? It was the man with 4 heads. I see, really. And where did you get that peacock fan? That was the man with 5 heads. So Nanda Maharaj said, okay, boys, that's enough playing for today. Time to go home. I've been in the sun too long. So anyway, like this. This happened on the Ekadasi following the Govardhan Puja. There's the Govardhan Puja, then 7 days of holding the hill, and on the 8th day, which is the Ekadasi, then this big Abhishek was held. So all this water here then in Govinda Kund is Charanamrita. You can all go down, take a little water on your heads, and then we have only just another 45 minutes of walking, not very much. And then we'll arrive at the southern end of Govardhan Hill, and hopefully we'll have darshan of Lord Nrsingadev. Shri Govinda Kund ki, Shri Giri Govardhan ki, Shri Govardhan Parikrama ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, During springtime, Lord Balaram was up there on top of the hill, and in spring Krishna has his rasa dance down here at the southern end of Govardhan Hill. So from the top of the hill, Balaram was looking out and he saw that rasa dance. And it was so amazing he became completely stunned. And his mukut, or his crown, fell off his head, came bouncing down the hill and landed on this rock here on your left-hand side. And the rock became so ecstatic that it melted. So today, if you look there, you'll see the impression of Lord Balaram's crown. And therefore this is called the Mukut Shila, or the Shila of the crown.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Rama
This is the temple of Lord Nrsingadev. And you'll see Lord Nrsingadev is there, and if you give a donation like 100 rupees or so, he may lift up the clothes of Lord Nrsingadev, and you can see Lord Nrsingadev killing Hiranyakashipu, very ecstatic deity. And Lord Nrsingadev is here to protect the devotees on their Govardhan Parikrama. And he's protected you so far, hasn't he? So you must show some appreciation for him. And we'll start from here tomorrow morning. So you'll be needing his mercy tomorrow also. Sri Nrsingadev Bhagavan ki Jai! Sri Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai! Sri Giri Govardhan ki Jai! Sri Govardhan Parikrama ki Jai! Jai Premanande!
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama